So it's early. Everybody's still asleep. So that's why I'm talking kind of quiet. Um, anyway, I got up this morning and had some time to do some stuff, and I got a new cookbook. Um, so you can see that, The Welcome Table by Jessica B. Harris. And, I came across her name listening to, I think it was one or two podcasts. It was either Proof, which is done by, American Kitchen. Um, and then there was an offshoot of that called The Walk-In. And I was listening to the Walk-In podcast, and I think that's where her name came up. And so I did a Google search, found the book, and The Welcome Table, which this cookbook is inspired by the African American Heritage cookbook. So these are traditions that obviously may have some intersectionality with me and my culinary journey, let's use amateur culinary journey of exploring, experimenting in the kitchen. So there might be some intersectionality, but this is different. Obviously, I didn't grow up in the African American experience, so I am a tourist today, and so I'm trying something, and this is a biscuit that, let's see if I can show you all this. So this is a biscuit, it looks pretty simple, but the big thing about this one is that I made from her book, and she's got only like a handful of biscuit recipes in there. But when I made this one includes sugar, which I think I've made one other biscuit recipe that included sugar. This is a little bit different for me. I don't usually do sugar in mine. I usually do no sugar, just some salt. But this one called for lard. I didn't have lard on hand. Lard's a little bit harder to get where I'm at, or it's not as easily available. So I use bacon drippings to do that. So I use that, and outside of that, just some flour, some baking powder. But anyway, I don't have the proper knife. I'm gonna cut this thing here, and you can see not a huge rising biscuit. Kind of small. She recommended doing like 2.5-inch baking cutter, but let's try this thing and see if it's any good. So you can taste a little bit of the sugar. It's really flaky. It breaks off pretty easy. I had some biscuits I make. Some of them were like cat head. When you're chewing them, you gotta have like something to drink with it, just because it's so there's so much biscuitness. It takes a minute to work through it. These not as much, which is kind of nice. You can eat this biscuit in the car, and you're like, oh, I don't have to have like a thing of water to to work my way down, make sure I don't choke. But good biscuit, pretty solid. You can add it to the repertoire. I'm looking forward to going through more of her books, more of her works. She has a really great, I think, autobiography that she wrote that I definitely want to check out. But there's a different kind of aftertaste to this biscuit. I'm not sure what that is. Not bad, just different. It's different what I'm used to. So anyway, just wanted to do that this morning. May start making some videos like this, instead of just doing like the quick thumbs up, everything's good. This is kind of cool. This is a little bit outside of my wheelhouse. So the welcome table, which has all kind of innuendos to the communion table, or the Lord's table, the freedom table. So the welcome table by Jessica B. Harris is so far so good. I'm gonna work my way through some of this. So from now on, then you'll maybe see videos like it. All right, thanks a lot.